In this video, we're going to deep dive on the price projection module used by StockSnack. Apple, the biggest phone, software, and services company stock price projection. Let's do this by estimate how much is the company profit in 10 years' time. I'm going to use EBITDA as a benchmark. For those who don't know, you can understand it as a type of profit. I will extract the data from stockanalysis.com. Think about it. Where do you think this number lands? Will the EBITDA be higher or lower? So in 10 years' time, based on the last 10 years, annual growth rate of the company, 8.9%, and assume the growth is slowing down year over year, Apple EBITDA will be $287 billion in 2035. Right now, people is buying the stock around 26 times the EBITDA. It means if a company now profit $1 a year, people will buy it with $26. In last 10 years, people usually buy the Apple stock with 18 times the EBITDA. As I personally think dividend received is my profit too, I will be adding up the dividend I'm getting in 10 years' time. So, to get the final price of the stock, I will be adding up 18x the EBITDA plus the dividend. And the stock price is expected to be $553. Right now, the stock price worth $279, meaning I will earn 1 times my investment. Putting in $1,000 will earn around $985 in 10 years' time. Sounds like a bargain. But the finance people also says best way of investment is to put in trust fund. To be rich, I would need to beat those giant S&P 500. Similarly, I extracted the data from stockanalysis.com. Using S&P 500 stock growth in last 10 years, I am assuming 10 years later, it will be 2.2 thousand, giving myself 2.5 times profit. Now, in comparison, buying Apple stock sounds like a bad idea, lower than S&P 500. But hold up. After some research, they're saying cash is king. Do you think their cash performance can be better than the S&P 500? All right then. I am using the same method, estimating the free cash flow 10 years later. The stock price will end up to be $335, meaning putting in $1,000 will be earning around $200 in 10 years' time. Sounds like a bad idea, lower than S&P 500. I personally like dividend. Let's use the same method on dividend gain. The stock price will end up to be $335, meaning putting in $1,000 will be earning around $206 in 10 years' time. Sounds like a bad idea, lower than S&P 500. Let's average all three methods, taking all consideration, and see how it goes. The stock price will end up to be $408, meaning putting in $1,000 will be earning around $463 in 10 years' time. Sounds like a bad idea. Buying Apple can get us $463, and S&P 500 is getting us $2.5 thousand in profit. Seems like buying S&P 500 is a better idea. Knowing just the price projection is not enough. You can find the rest of the analysis on Apple, the biggest phone, software, and services company, in my channel.